So I totally got some new insight today. And no, I don't know necessarily that it was from above. I think it was because I was walking in my flesh and I really thought I was on the final stretch and that I knew where I was on my walk and on my route. Well, I got some new insight and understanding. You really can go to school and walk uphill both ways. What they don't tell you about is that there's a valley in between that hill that goes up in between that hill that goes uphill both ways. So today I turned, which I thought was the road that the room that we're sitting in is on. And lo and behold, it was a street that was quite similar, had the same kind of fence marking. Actually, I guess it doesn't. It's the wrong color. I totally missed it. But I thought I knew where it was, and so I stayed on my focus of listening to what I was listening to until I'm like, hey, this doesn't look familiar. And I'm like, oh, no worries. Most of the places I've been, you just reroute. And it will reroute you, and you just cover new grounds. Yeah, a mile and a half later, going uphill twice to get to the end of the road to find out, oh no, it doesn't connect. I had to turn around and go downhill and walk uphill yet again, twice, because I guess I didn't get the insight to begin with. But now I understand. You really can go on a journey and go uphill both ways. They just don't talk about the valleys. And maybe that's not a bad thing. Valleys are for resting. Valleys are sometimes of hope or loss of hope, despair. Oftentimes those valleys are things that you don't want to focus on. You don't want to keep in your memory. You don't want to keep reliving. So there you go, guys. For that age-old question, or ponder point for some of us, how can you have to go uphill to school, going and coming to school, go uphill both ways? Yeah, so there you go. There's your answer. Walked it out for you. Added about a mile and a half onto my walk today in the middle of the day, which I had not planned on doing. But that's okay, because it was worth the insight. I hope you find the humor and you glean that you can learn things from the smallest thing, whether it's purposeful or whether you oops and it contains a lesson anyway, because there's victory in everything we do. I am Michelle Went, and I'm passionate about standing the gap from where you are to where you want and can be. Be blessed.